Sims no.
I'll be damned. You did it, didn't you? You disarmed that thing. Here's your reward. Hell, why don't you move in? Could use someone like you. Got an empty place here you can use. Here's the key indeed. It ain't much to look at, but talk with Moira. She's got random odds and ends you might be able to spruce the place up with.
So now, as I was just saying a little bit ago, we get our house, which is just up here and to the left, and there's not much in it to begin with. I mean, there's a bed, and they give you some stuff to start with, but you can buy stuff from Moira, like he's saying, to spruce it up. It is a little expensive. Here's where your bobbleheads would go, if we had any. And I'm not entirely sure.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wadsworth, your personal robotic butler. I am here to look after your needs and to keep you happy and entertained. What can I do for you? Certainly, sir.
I'll just give us a purified water. I don't know why, I'm just kind of showing him off. Grab all the food we can get, and the nice thing about our bed is instant full heal, and we will be able to get the well rested. I'm not sure if it's really a perk or if it's just a slight bonus in... well, I'm not really sure what. But we can buy some bonus things like medical station to cure yourself of radiation and certain addictions, and also a Nuka-Cola machine. So we're going to use our locker for our miscellaneous stuff, because that's mainly the stuff I don't want to carry around. Stuff that we will hopefully someday use to make other items with once we get the schematics. Now, for the last mod, which I mentioned earlier but never got around to exclusively talking about, it's a base which you go on a small quest to obtain, but it's really tricked out. There's a lot of things in there. It's almost a little overpowered, if you'd call it that, but I think we're eventually going to use it because we could really use it. It's just nice storage for stuff, and once you get past the free food and stuff that comes with it, it's just a nice place to keep all of your stuff. And you can still buy, well, you can buy stuff through it, I suppose. Oh, let's see. This is a little far from where we were. I say head back to Vault 101, and we'll give that one a shot until we're ready to take on the Super Duper Mart, or whatever it was called, just because I see that place being a huge problem. The only thing I really remember about it was that there were tons of people with guns, and the bonus for the quest, I believe, is getting the medicine portion. The food isn't too bad, but the medicine is locked away and is much harder to get. So we're just going to set that one aside. Otherwise, most of Moira's quests are really fun, and some of them need some specific requirements, but they're not difficult. It's just more challenging. It seems that whoever is here is on top of the bridge. We're just going to sneak by. Don't want to get their attention, because I'd say more than likely they are raiders. Yeah, there we go. Well, while perception is nice, which I don't know if we maxed out. No, we got it pretty high though. Well, it's nice. the intelligence, which I tested on my other character, is a far deal. Well, I don't want to compare them, I guess, but it really helps because it gives you a ton of extra stats with every level up. And in our case, because we're a little more careful with this character, this works well for us, but that one might have been slightly better, in fact. So we're just going to avoid all these guys. Don't really want to attract unnecessary attention, I guess. Because even though they aren't the toughest enemies to fight, we don't want an excuse to use up any more items than we need to. And I meant to go step outside Megaton and sell some stuff to the merchant who's right out there, but I forgot to. So we could use some more ammo for our 10mm and our... oh, more food, because all we have left are stim packs. So in hindsight, this quest wasn't all that great of an idea to go on right away, but I will quick save in case we want to. Well, once we hit a save point, and then we want to head back and take care of that stuff. But this is what the night looks like now. Much easier to see. So it's not so much a hindrance. I mean, it was almost beyond the point of challenging with the pitch blackness that it was earlier. Yeah. Ooh, these guys look like they have much heavier armor than the other people did. So this may be beneficial. Oh, actually, also they have baseball bats, so we can repair ours and it'll get stronger. But, yeah, there we go. Just get the distraction if we can. I mean, if crippling arms made it so that they couldn't use their weapon at all, that might be a little cheap. I mean, I suppose... damn it. Yeah. It's not letting me quick load. I'm wondering if whether or not... I should skip those raiders. You know, actually, I think this is a good place to just turn around and go take care of that stuff in Megaton first. Right outside Megaton, I mean. Should really keep an eye on what's behind me. I don't want to run into more enemies while stepping away from enemies, just so we can fast travel. And maybe instead what we'll do is go... just kind of go exploring rather than doing a quest. But we can fast travel to that village I mentioned earlier right away, but I'm thinking maybe instead we will at least walk there, though it is clear across the map. Well, it looks like our trader isn't out here right now. Actually, let's try waiting until morning and seeing if he shows back up. It might only be certain days that he shows up, I'm not sure. Aha!
Ah, fellow student.
Whoops.
Please enjoy my selection of
do you want to sell any weapons?
Problem solvers.
I don't want to, but for now I will. I have a use for weapons we're not going to use later on. Yeah, we're going to get rid of some of these. Alright, let's see. Some decent weapons. See ammo. Apparel. No. I'm gonna say no. I don't want to keep that. Could always get. Oh, looks like there is no food. It is stim packs. Ah, here we go. Shotgun, 5mm. I don't have almost any of this stuff. Let's get these, because we do have one weapon that'll use them. The shish kebab schematic. Oh, whoa, that's really expensive. And throw in the stim packs. So we didn't make much
Another satisfied
profit,
customer.
but a little more well equipped than we were. So yeah, I say we head around Megaton and look for any unexplored areas, and hopefully we'll be able to scavenge some stuff up. Got a bloatfly over there. Oh, whoops. I just unequipped my bat.
Oh!
Well, that took much less effort than it has in the past. Good! Those melee points paid off. At least on some enemies. Still no new areas in sight. Looks like there might be some enemies over there or something. It's the kind of area the raiders like to hang out in. And again, so is this. Now that I see the billboard. But it looks like there's some buildings and stuff out here, so I'm thinking we'll head on down there and take a look. Ah, and quick save. Do not want to forget that. Ah, yes, there's our traveling band of raiders over there. It's becoming less of a question who's friendly and who's not anymore. So far, with the enemies encountered, at least. iBots, friendly, occasionally shoot some stuff. Play some music. We actually can get the Enclave station on our Pip-Boy, but I prefer the ambient sound, at least for now, until I really start running out of things to say. Let's see if there's anything. No. Looks like I've got an abandoned city. At least I don't. Well. Oh god. We're not seen as of yet. Actually, if they're going to be chasing after us, maybe we should just turn around. They look like they have guns. Yeah. So we're just going to backtrack down the hill a little bit. And head over towards that other arrow. Now, I know you may be thinking, well, how are we going to level up if we don't fight things? But I'm kind of trying to pick our fights wisely and fight things that won't harm us so bodily. Which I did see a mole rat a little while. Oh, actually it's pretty close. But it might have been near the raiders, but that probably would have been good. So it looks like we did. Ah. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Keep your head down, idiot. Raider incoming.
So we've got a turret. That's really cool. And he's got laser energy weapons. So I'm sure that we'll be able to grab any of the Ah, looks like we got another one of these guys. Yeah. Just gonna pretty much grab any of the extra raider stuff that was left over. He's dead, he's dead.
If you're going to get yourself killed out here, you mind doing it further away from our bunker? I don't want your corpse stinking up our little patch of heaven. Defender Anne-Marie Morgan with the Outcasts. But all you need to know is that I've got a gun and a low tolerance for screwing around. We call ourselves the Outcasts, and we collect technology to preserve it from tribals and idiot locals. And before you ask, we were cast out from that company of zeros who call themselves Lion's Brotherhood of Steel. Way we figure it, if traders think we're too harsh in following orders, we're probably doing something right. We aren't recruiting, kid. Old sap lions might trust walk-ins, but we don't. But if you want to help out, well, we might be able to work out a deal. You bring in technological devices, and we'll pay you a finder's fee based on the device. But Protector Kasdan would have to okay it first. We may be the best equipped people in the world, but we've still only got so many people out there looking to recover the past technology. Locals like you can cover more of the wastes to uncover technological relics like power armor or power cells. We know their value better than any junk trader, and we've got more ammo stores, so you can expect a better trade for the tech. Okay, but first you'll have to talk with Protector Kasdan. You can work out the details with him.
So, it seems that the Brotherhood of Steel are those guys, well, was who that armored guy was from the intro, if you remember. Let's see, what did we pick up besides weapons? Ah, that's nice. And whoops, wrong tab. Nice. So what do we look like? How we look a little actually, we look a little naked compared to how much we should have. And I'm guessing that Kasdan is the one other guy we've seen around here. Rockfowl. No. Oh, there we go.
I'm Protector Henry Kasdan, leader of the Outcasts. This had better be good. Normally, I wouldn't be wasting my time talking to a local. But Morgan tells me you can make yourself useful. So, interested in collecting technology for us? That's what I like to hear. You can start immediately. You'll report directly to me. I'll take in your gear and dole out your pay. Now get cracking.
What kind of stuff am I looking for?
Let's see what you've got.
I don't even know.
Power armor, energy weapons, and all sorts of advanced technology. Even some junk like sensor units or spare parts can be useful. Some of it goes into the archives, some of it gets used to repair our own gear. Either way, it's better in our hands than lying around out there.
Well, if only we hadn't
Sure, fine.
gotten rid of that energy pistol, we could have used it on them. Or with them, better money. Oh well. Okay, they're not gonna let us in. So we're gonna move away from the city, because I have a guess that there are even more raiders inside. Too bad we couldn't find an outlying building though, and take from it what we could. But there's always stuff to go around. That many enemies together indicates raiders. Oh wow, they're bloat fies. A lot of them. Well, let's see if we can make this worth it. Try not to stand too still. stand a better shot if I do that. Ah. Honestly, I don't remember enemy AI being this smart. Run away, regain. I mean, I guess it's because I'm used to seeing it in people with guns, not the random beasts of the wastes. No. Oh, this isn't going too bad. Just about got him. The only thing I worry about with having to walk all the way to that base that I got with that mod is that it... Oh, come on. Is that the base is surrounded by many powerful enemies. Yes. Should have done that from the beginning. If I'm going to have so many AP points, I might as well use them. Ah, and I haven't been collecting the meat. And I don't know where the other bodies went. Well, I just heard an explosion off in the distance. That's never good. Okay, we took a little bit more hits than I intended, but it's okay. We got some more unexplored areas this direction. And we're going to use that bloatfly meat to just heal ourselves back up. So we gained a little bit of experience, not too bad. Ah, yes, mole rat. The last time we encountered one of these, we have actually quite a problem fighting them. But, oh, looks like another mole rat hit a mine of some sort. I've learned how to fight these guys off much easier than I have had before.